teacher, I think it's your first day at work. Well, your students turned out to be Picasso. Okay, the class is going to start, but then first listen to me. So don't be nervous in front of them. You need to show that you are secure about yourself and what you are going to teach them. The second thing is that you need to establish some rules and high expectations about the class. Then try to apply some of that theory that you have seen in the university, but please apply overall that intercultural class that you have seen, okay? Hello. That's it. Just enjoy your class. Here we go.
Hi.
Every teacher has these moments of panic. We worried about rebellion or moral authority lost, the students taking over. This was pointed out by Robert O'Connor in the Practice of English Language Teaching book. But why? What's behind that?
Hey girl, you want to give me some fries with that shake?
Gosh, what's wrong with those guys? I can understand. I told her all the important things that we need to take into account when we are inside the classroom, but it looks like it didn't work at all, so we are missing something. But what is it? What actually does it take to build a successful classroom? So let's find it out. Before answering the previous question, we need to understand why these previous issues occurs inside the classroom.
Eva Benitez. Eva. Not Eva. Ava.
When students come to class, they bring with them their own personalities and their own learning expectations.
Ben Samuels.
That white boy hoping he's in the wrong room.
We gotta get out of here.
Cindy.
Their behavior will also be influenced by their current circumstances.
Jamal
Man,
Hill.
what am I doing in here? So ghetto ass classes got people in here looking like a bad rerun of Cops and shit. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Shoot.
Are you Jamal?
Yeah.
Well, for some reason they have you registered in this class.
Man, that's some bullshit.
It's the dumb class, cuz. Means you're too dumb.
Man, say it to my face, cuz.
I just did. You see what I mean? Dumb.
Man, I know you ain't talking to me.
Okay.
Look, homie, I'll beat that ass, homeboy.
Can you please sit back
Look, I got your spot on the scene. That's why you're over there wagging your tongue.
Please sit back in your seat.
Look, your spot is good as gold. I don't know why you keep
There is
wasting
always the
time
possibility
coming
of
back
having
through your
interpersonal
life.
tensions between students and between students and their teachers.
Show you my face now, right? Sit your fuck ass down. Sit your fuck ass down. I'm running ass. Sit your ass down. What's up, homie?
Everything is out of control, so it wouldn't be supposed to be like this. And now we are going to start again. Okay, so the first step is getting to know your students. And why? Because if they know you care about them and their background, of course, you will build a stronger relationship with them. And this will be result. They will do their best at the school, in the class. They will do their best for themselves and even for you as a teacher. So, for example, you could start doing some activities where they can share it aloud a bit, and also where they can just support and connect with one another. Teachers, we have the power of creating a positive environment. So in order our students to be able to learn, we need to apply certain amount of routine, consistency, and calm, as well as fostering belonging to those norms in class when we construct them together. So our students will focus on what's important, but at the same time will feel comfortable and safe in these places.
I kept thinking I'd get laughed at. Instead, I'm greeted by a couple of friends who were in my English class last year. And it hits me, Mrs. Gerwell, My crazy English teacher from last year is the only person that made me think of hope. Talking with friends about last year's English and our trips, I began to feel better. I received my schedule and the first teacher is Mrs. Gerwan, room 203. I walk into the room and feel as though all the problems in life are not so important anymore. I am home.
Just to finish, I would like to talk you about how to deal with issues inside the classroom. So, for talking about this, I would like to mention one of my favorite parts when reading the Practice of English Language Teaching book, chapter 9. So, it says, the way we react in such situations will not only determine how serious the event becomes, but will also influence the attitudes of the whole class in terms of their future adherence to the group norms to which they have agreed. So I would like to highlight from this part that the attitudes we take when assuming these kind of situations also are going to affect our students' attitude. So we need to take into account certain characteristics. For example, keep calm when this occurs, and also to get close with other students, as well to act immediately when this happens. So when getting close to our students, we are going to try to find out why the problem is occurring and what kind of solution or what kind of best possible solution we can come up with, so in order to solving the problem itself. And for giving you an example of this, I have chosen one of my favorite scenes from one of my favorite movies, which is called Freedom Riders. In here you are going to see how the teacher takes into account all these attitudes and characteristics when a problem occurs. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed the scene. Thank you so much.
It starts with a drawing like this. And then some kid dies in a drive-by, never even knowing what hit him.
You don't know nothing. You don't know the pain we feel. You don't know what we gotta do. You got no respect for how we living. You got us in here teaching us this grammar shit, and then we gotta go out there again. And what are you telling me about that, huh? What are you doing in here that makes a goddamn difference to my life?
You don't feel respected. Is that what you're saying, Ava? Well, maybe you're not. But to get respect, you have to give it.
That's bullshit.
What?
Why should I give my respect to you? Because you're a teacher? I don't know you. How do I know you're not a liar standing up there? How do I know you're not a bad person standing up there? I'm not just gonna give you my respect because you're called a teacher.
White people always wanting their respect like they deserve it for free.
I'm a teacher. Doesn't matter what color I am.
All about color. It's about people deciding what you deserve, about people wanting what they don't deserve, about whites thinking they run this world no matter what. You see, I hate white people.
You hate me.
Yeah,
You don't know me.
I know what you can do. I saw white cops shoot my friend in the back for reaching into his pocket. His pocket. I saw white cops break into my house and take my father for no reason except because they feel like it. Except because they can. And they can because they're white. So I hate white people on sight.
Ben, do you have anything to say?
Can I please get out of here?
Lady, stop acting like you're trying to understand our situation. And just do your little babysitting up there.
That's all you think this is?
It ain't nothing else. When I look out in the world, I don't see nobody that looks like me with their pockets full unless they rapping a lyric or dribbling the ball. So what else you got in here for me?
And what if you can't rap a lyric or dribble a ball?
It ain't this. I know that much.
Damn right.
And you all think you're gonna make it to graduation like this?
I made it to high school, ain't nobody stopped me.
Lady, I'm lucky if I make it to 18. We in the war. We graduating every day we live because we ain't afraid to die protecting our own. At least when you die for your own, you die with respect. You die a warrior.
So when you're dead, you'll get respect. Is that what you think? You know what's gonna happen when you die? You're gonna rot in the ground, and people are gonna go on living, and they're gonna forget all about you. And when you rot, do you think it's gonna matter whether you were an original gangster? You're dead. And nobody is gonna wanna remember you, because all you left behind in this world is this. You're raising your hand?